Good morning. This is your Monday 707. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Victor, and we have been talking about our youth and young people and parenting for the past 2 weeks. This is a series, and today we are continuing. We talked about teaching them about accountability, teaching them about responsibility. And now today I want to talk about the most important thing. Now let me ask you, parents, what is the one thing that can get you out of work in an instant? You have your routine, you have your day, the things that you do, nini. When you wake up, you go to work, you're going through your day. What is the one thing that has the ability to take your attention from anything and anyone in front of you? I bet you 99% of you, especially parents, will say, my children. If you were asked the most important thing to you in your life, you'd probably put your children as first, or I would like to hope first. And my follow-up question to you is going to be this: how much time do you spend with those children? Because there must be a direct correlation between time and value. Whatever you value, you're going to spend your time with. And I know this is a belabored point. This is something you hear all the time. But just hop on this train for a bit. When you document the hours that you spend in your day, how many hours, how many minutes are you able to allocate to your children? Because there are so many critical things that your children need, but the most important thing that they need is FaceTime. FaceTime. They need to be in front of you. They need to see you. You'll be amazed what children pick up when they're watching their parents. Find time to be around your children. Spend time around them. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're reading a newspaper, just read that newspaper in front of them. You're watching TV, call your child and sit there, watch TV with them. You're talking to someone on the phone, sit next to them and talk to that person on the phone. You're watching news, let them be in the room. There is a tendency these days to have our children go to a certain room or go to another room and play games. You give them the phone to tell them to shut up and go to a corner. Get around your children. Get activities that force you to be with your children. I'm not just talking about going out on Sunday or going to church or going, out. I'm talking about in your house. Because what happens is, when your child is watching you, they find identity. They find a reason for being. They understand how life is. They'll start asking you questions like, Daddy, why do you go all the time? Every day you go, you come back late. Mommy, why do you keep going and coming back late? And you have to explain that, adults go to work. Why are you working? Why do you have to work all the time? Because when I go to work, that's the only way that I get money. Why do we need money? Because you're asking me for shoes. Because you're asking me to pay for the TV. Because you're asking me you want chips. And so I need to go work so that I can make money so that I can buy your shoes. When a child begins to connect those dots together, they start understanding the value of work. Then a child gets the opportunity to ask you hard questions. I've had one of my sons ask me one day, why don't you have a car like Nani? Or why aren't you able to take us out like Nani? And they'll compare, but they can only do that when you're in a comfortable space. When you're in that space and the child asks you a hard question like that, you can give them the logic behind the differences in income, differences in salary, the differences in age, differences in progression. You can help them understand life. Let me tell you, this may sound simple, but so many children are picking their understanding of life from their colleagues. They don't understand relationships, they don't understand work, they don't understand money, they don't understand construction, they don't understand fame. There are so many things that children do not understand, and they are picking their philosophy about those things from their friends who don't know much, or from TV. And you all know how corrupt that is these days. So if you don't set the record straight on the value of things, on what life means, on what money means, if you are not the primary teacher in your child's life, trust me, they will model themselves after their favorite TV star, after their favorite movie star, and you will be the one to reap the benefits or the demerits of that. So what are we saying? Let us learn to spend time. And let me tell you how crazy it is. Set a timer, 15 minutes. Literally set your watch or set your phone with a timer, 15 minutes with my children. Put your phone aside, sit there for 15 minutes, look at them, talk with them, laugh with them, roll on the floor with them, play football with them, whatever it is you need to do. You will be amazed what that can do for your child. All right? So thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure talking to you. And I hope that you have been inspired in this series we've been doing about young people. See you next time. Keep growing, stay inspired. Cheers.